So let's get started. So initially, when you log into TM in production, you will start at the Home tab, and this will be the screen displayed. You have other 3 tabs, and the one we're mainly going to focus on is this one here for Freight Order Management, as this will be the tab that will allow us to navigate in the system and search for our freight orders. The freight orders we need to submit events for, or maybe add attachments, or even add some notes. Once we click on the Freight Order Management tab, we'll be able to click on one of the hyperlinks that will guide us to the page where we can search for our freight order. This hyperlink is Overview Freight Orders. Once we click, that will allow us to input data. And as you can see, there's quite a large amount of fields that we can add data to in order to search for our freight order. And basically, the results of our search will display here at the bottom of our screen. As we can see already, there are 3 freight orders and their related MOU or reference number. Before we even start adding data to these fields to search for our freight order, I would like for you to see how these freight orders will be displayed here at the bottom. You can edit how to view the results from your search. If we scroll down, we'll see that if we move to our right, we have a lot more columns with key information linked to our freight order. You can manage these columns as you wish, either having them here at the end or moving them forward. Basically, as I've done for this video, you will see that if we move all the way to the left, my first column is the MOU reference number. And I do that so I can always link the freight order that I'm looking at to the actual MOU. Basically, to change the layout of this setting, you would have to click on Open Settings dialog. Once you click on that, a new window will load, displaying a number of selections: column selection, sort, calculation, filter, and display. Basically, anything that we can see is displayed here on the right, and anything that is hidden is here on our left. We could always select any of the hidden columns and simply add them to the displayed columns, and now we will be able to see information related to archiving status, HBL, execution block reason, and so on. If you scroll down, you'll see that there are a number of options that we can choose from. But basically, what I want you to understand is how you can move the columns from first, as I have here for MOU reference, to last, simply by clicking on the arrow below where it says Move Item to Bottom. If I click on that, now the MOU reference number will be all the way at the end in our results page. If we click on OK, you'll realize that now our MOU reference column has now disappeared. And if we scroll to the right, we'll have our MOU reference number all the way in the end. And basically, to make any other changes or to send this one back to where it was, simply click on the icon and search for your reference or column of interest and move it to wherever you choose to. If you don't want it to be first, you could always simply click on the single arrow and move item down 1 row. Same thing here for any other rows that are displayed or any other columns that are displayed here in the displayed columns. So it's a simple feature, but it's very useful when you want to link reference numbers to actual freight orders or type of documents, as you can see here.